In today's anime last stand video, I'll be getting the new unit Madoka. I do have footage of me playing during update day, but it was too mid, so I decided to scrap it. The units though were really also a pain to grind, but here's the video anyways. So, hope you enjoy it. Alright, so I just did a breach like a couple minutes ago, and I got Madoka without, pity, which is very nice. I did not feel like grinding this update at all. And I don't plan on posting the the video for the other units, because I'll be really honest, that video is pretty fucking boring, and I still don't have S-Death. So if I don't get her by like tomorrow, I'm not posting the video. All right, but more importantly, this is for the Madoka video. So we got Madoka. She is a heal unit, so okay, a heal unit. She did come with at least like S stats, but let's be honest, I want her at SSS. I do have her evil item already, so let's just roll on some stats. Okay, so when we evo her, it's gonna be SSS for range and SPA, and then SS on damage. It's pretty okay. It's not the best, but it is, okay. So, but I don't even know what I'm saying, but we do have a couple rerolls, and 4x is on. Only 390. It's not the best amount of rerolls, but hopefully we do get at least an avatar here. At least an avatar, and I'll be fine with that. Okay, so an Overlord. Actually, let's just check out her stats for Overlord. Oh wait, we didn't evo her yet, but so let's just evo her real quick. We do have everything ready, so evolve. There you go. And then let's just feed her, and let's check out her max damage. 268, not bad. And then holy shit, this is a whole fucking this is 3-page essay right here. Oh my god. All right, so I'm gonna risk it because 4x is still on for like 2 days. So if we do not get anything, I'll farm rerolls overnight, and then we'll probably get something better. Okay, so let's just keep this for now. Just keep this for now, and I'll probably farm rerolls overnight, and then once I get like 500 or 400 some rerolls, then I'll try roll again for at least an avatar. If we don't get anything better, then we don't get anything better. It is what it is. Okay, so instead of farming rerolls overnight and then re-rolling on her, I'm just gonna do the showcase now, because there's a chance that I might not get any good traits. So first, you got 2 passes of here. Let's turn on attack effects. Let's see what she does. I do want to make this showcase quick, because my showcase, I do yap a lot in these showcase. So wow, very fucking boring. Honest opinion there, very fucking boring. All right, so let's do upgrades. Actually, let's check the passives first. So summary for this one, it's random of these buffs. Every 90 seconds, randomly you'll get one of these buffs. Easy, I think. Yeah, I think that's right. They got Fallen Goddess. Once base reaches 1 livestock, which is not going to happen anytime soon, so it doesn't really matter. Upon transformation, times up all enemies for 20 seconds. Enemies on currently. Okay, so this is a time stop if your livestock is at 1. Okay, very nice. Did we upgrade her already? I did not check. All right, so let's see. Can she attack? Can these guys walk any faster? Okay, let's see. Okay, it's a barrage of the first move. Nothing special, I guess. All right, so next, magical hour, not hours, arrows shower. full AoE. Ooh, full AoE and 5-second SPA. Okay, and this much. Oh, never mind. 10-second SPA. That was just the buff from the powerful wish, right? I have no idea. Okay, so I might. Okay, any new passives? Oh, okay, wait. Did I miss these? So we got hope. Each attack has a 15%. Okay, so it's random. You get purification and adds 1% damage and 1% range. Okay, so okay, so RNG again. We love RNG, of course. Every 60 seconds, copy a unit in range damage and shoot at 75% effectiveness. Okay, so let's say we got like a Sukuna next to her. She'll just copy his damage for like what, 75%? Wow, very nice. Okay, I feel like I'm talking too fast, but damage wise, wow, I think this is with her buff, but damage wise is really good. She's also full AoE, 10-second SPA, which makes sense because she is full AoE, and she does have a good amount of range just with Overlord, no skill tree. All right, so she's pretty expensive. I say she's in she's a what I call it, infinite unit. Okay, so then nothing new, right? Okay, so nothing new. So we got the ability here, goddess mode. Wait, goddess mode only. Upon activation, deal 1 trillion damage. Very nice nuke. And then if the enemy has a special type, nuke deals 2 times damage. So what do you mean by special type? Like perfect seal? Something like that? I have no idea what the fuck that means, but yeah. Reduce boss HP by 50%. Very nice. And normal enemies HP by 20%. Okay, so okay, upon like 1 trillion damage to all enemies on map, and then she also reduces boss HP by 50% and normal enemies HP by 20. Okay, ease enemies to the end of their despair quicker by increasing all damage output sources. Okay, so a buff to all damage output. So as you can see in the example here, it says DOT, damage, crit. So yeah. Okay, very nice. What's the other one? So mark all enemies on map with purify permanently. Okay, and 6,000 global cooldown. And as you can see, her damage just with Overlord, I think this is with her passive, is really good. Anyways, one of the best units, like support wise, right? Support wise, nuke wise, like 1 trillion damage is insane. So yeah. Get Madoka. The event does last long, so you want to get her. All right, so my voice kind of sounds weird because I just woke up, but I did macro infinite overnight, and let's see how much rerolls we got. I swear, if it's like, I think it's like around 300 some. Okay, 389. It's not bad, right? Okay, so we have Madoka. She only has Overlord. Hopefully we can actually get something, you know, better, at least like an avatar. I'm hoping for an avatar or glitch. You don't know, we might get glitch, but I do not believe in glitch anymore. So here we go. All right, so I just stood up to get some water, but an early avatar, we're taking it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, we're taking the early avatar. So there is other units that I do want to roll on. Sadly, we do not have Esdeath, but we do have like extra eggs here. So let me just spend it. Hopefully we do get her. See, 20 eggs from just that, bro. Like, it's so insane. All right. We're not gonna get her here, but okay, we got, what the fuck? Hey, yo, what? We got her? Okay, nice. Actually, let's just reroll stats then on Esdeath. Damn, I did not expect to get her there. She is a water unit, magic. Okay. Let's just roll stats. All right, nice. Full SSS Esdeath. We can evolve her right now, so let's do that. So here she is, evolve. We do have her evo item. I bought it like earlier for the, you know, the update day video, but I'm not posting that shit. All right, so wait, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, essence selector. Wow, I have a lot, so it doesn't really matter. Let's just do 200 water essence. All right, There you go. Essence. No, why am I typing essence? As death. There you go. Evolve. Oh wow, we're off. I gotta get more. Damn. Miscounted. Alright. There you go. As death. And then let's evolve her. I heard that she was a pretty good unit, so I'm definitely gonna be rolling on her, of course. We also do have Balma and the other unit. I forgot what their name is, but alright. So actually let's just see her damage. 345,000. Okay, not bad. She is ground and but turns hybrid. And she does have 2 passives. Great. I love these short passives instead of the long ones that, you know, that's like an essay. All right, roll time. I'm gonna go get water now. Okay, I got back. We got Overlord. I mean, like, we still do have 324 rerolls, so let's just try to get an avatar. Okay, so another Overlord again. We do have 255. The next Overlord we will keep, and we're gonna roll on the other units. Alright, so luck is just not on our side. I do have 164, but I do want to roll on other units. So we got, damn, we got plenty of bombs from just macroing. I don't know what trait. I think entrepreneur is the trait that you want on her, but I have no fucking idea. I'll just roll on it. I think she is a money in. I don't know. I did check like a showcase, but I didn't check it fully. So let me just check her passives. I'm not gonna showcase her. I'm just gonna showcase as death and probably Akame, but that's it. I'm trying to like read everything. Genius engineering, then supply drop. So I mean, like, she's a support, so do you really need a trait on her? Nah. I'll do it on the other unit. Let's do it on this one. Okay. Hopefully, do not give me glitch. I want a glitch on like Esdeath and Madoka, but do not give me glitch on this unit. Okay, early Overlord. I'm like, okay. I do want to roll on Esdeath, but I feel like I should do a showcase first instead of, you know, rolling. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do. I'll just head on to another showcase for Esdeath and Akame, and then we're just gonna roll again. Okay, so just like the Madoka showcase, I'm gonna try to do this one quickly. So I did already, you know, check out Akame. She does have 3.4k kills, but no skill tree. I didn't do it yet. Avatar and efficiency, she does do hemorrhage on placement, and she does have a soul, so she would be doing more damage than, you know, what you have. Alright, so Curse Blade. So pretty much every time this unit attacks an enemy, increases dot damage taken from this unit by 15%. So pretty good, because she does do mutilate, which is, I think, for me, my opinion, like one of the best dot effects out there, or like for at least for bleed, at least, right? Alright, so let's just turn on attack effects. Let's see. I actually did not check her. I think I forgot what she does. Okay, that's boring as fuck. Okay, nice. Nice. Severing slashes. Okay. Simple. Still boring. In my opinion, it's boring, right? For some other people, it could be cool. Okay. So let's see the other one. Okay, that one's much better. There's more effects. Okay, very nice. Alright, so here's her max damage. This, I don't think this is with yeah, this is her, what do you call it, her ability where she gains more dot damage and stuff. So 3-second SPA, not bad. 98.7 million damage, and you're probably thinking like it's probably low, but then you got mutilate, which does 246 million damage over 8 seconds, which is really good. Alright, then you got her ability, so pretty much increases dot damage and her damage, but she does get an increase in SPA as she, increases her damage. So, and it's a cap of 50%. So then after this unit is no longer stunned, every attack loses 2% damage and SPA. So she gets stunned for 15 seconds, right? And then she does gain the poison effect for 45 seconds, which is also good because poison is also good. So a very nice unit. I think in my opinion she's like the second best after Madoka. I did not check Death yet, so that opinion could change. Alright, so let's sell her. So then we got Death, Ice Queen, Influence. Alright, so she does have 2 passives here. Oh, she is a ground unit, so I'm gonna put Akame back here just in case. Ooh, okay. Okay, this one I like. I like the attack effects. It's not boring. Ooh, okay, it's kind of, it's fucking loud. Oh my god. It's not loud, but it's like so flashy. Alright, Ice Meteor. So she turns into a circle now, and she is hybrid. Is that, what the fuck? Am I looking at that right? Okay, so there's no splash like when the meteor hits the ground, but okay. Not my favorite, but if there was a splash, it would have been very good. Very good. Okay, so upgrade. So I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that. Full AoE, 10-second SPA, if you just run it, but yeah. 10-second SPA, this is no skill tree, no enchant. She does do Blizzard, so 329 million, and then she does 173 million. So I think, in my opinion, I think she's better than Akame. My opinion, because she does have Blizzard, which slows down enemy. Okay, so info. So the Ice Queen, when Ice Queen attacks an enemy that is frozen, deal 2 times more damage, which is pretty much gonna be most of the time, right? Does Blizzard freeze? I think it does, yeah. Reduce damage by 100%. Also deals 2.3 times her damage instead of the usual 1.9 times. Queen's Influence, every 60 seconds, mark a random unit in range with Charm. Units marked with Charm will do 100% more crit damage and 15% more damage for the next 15 seconds. So she's essentially like buffing your units and also doing damage. So very nice, right? Wait, is this her full AoE attack? I just noticed that. That is so fucking boring. In my opinion, it's boring. So okay, so you can see Charm is on our Robin here. She does not do damage, so it doesn't really matter. So it is on a random unit, so you wouldn't want to put your farms near her because it's just gonna be a waste if Charm is on these units. Okay, not bad. Not bad units. I say Madoka first, then Death, then Akame, in my opinion. Alright, that's pretty much it for the showcase. Okay, rolling time. Enchant time, you know? Death, I do want a good enchant on her. Glorious would be very nice. Do not give me Omnipotent because I don't want that shit. Hopefully Glorious. Oh wow, Glorious. Nice. Alright, so let's do the other units too. Let's do Bulma. I don't know what enchant she needs though. Let's just hope for at least a mastery or maybe efficiency. Maybe efficiency could be good. Or glorious. What the fuck? I'm getting glorious upon glorious, bro. Alright, let's do the other unit. I don't know what the fuck to get on him, but yeah, I give up. Hell no, I'm not spending that much fucking pearls on a unit that I'm probably not gonna use like in the next 2 updates. But I think that's pretty much it for the video. We got Madoka avatar, Akame avatar. I did roll on her. I don't know if I'm gonna put the rolling of Akame in the video, but maybe I will. I have no fucking idea. Alright, so yeah, pretty much it. Very nice. This update was a fucking pain. So yeah, that's it for the video. That's it for the video. By the time I'm recording this, ALS already released a sneak for the next update, which is a Black Clover update. So that's probably gonna be my next video. Anyways, see ya.